Previously on Balls.
Hello?
Chad, it's Hayley here. How's it going?
Hey, good. How's it going?
Cool. Thanks so much for making yourself available to chat to us this morning. I really appreciate it.
No stress.
First of all...
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. First of all, we need to say congrats and happy birthday for turning 21.
Yes, no, thank you. It was it was a fun day.
When was that? That was last
week. We had one in Joburg
week.
and in Derps. Yeah.
And
we had and was that what?
No, I was saying, were you able to celebrate a bit despite the training?
Yeah, no, I did. We had literally 10 days off after nationals, and I planned it since January, to squeeze it in that weekend. So I flew up to Joburg on the 26th. I had one there, and then the 27th was the main one in Durban.
Good planning. And tell me, you sound a bit tired. How's the training going?
We got up this morning at 5:30 to drive down to town. We're busy training at Kings Park in the mornings because it's a bit cold to train up in Pinetown outdoors. So we make the trip every morning. So it's getting better. After nationals, like I say, we had a bit of a break. We're just getting back into things, but we're slowly making steps in the right direction again. So yeah, very happy.
And now all the training is for Europe in June, July. Is that right?
Yes. We leave, I think, on the second or 3rd of June, and basically we go to Spain for a week, and then France for a week, and then we have a grueling 2.5-week training camp in Hungary where we train with all those hardcore Hungarians, and basically 10 days, and then we go to World Champs.
Wow.
So it's pretty busy, a few months ahead.
And tell me, when you say we, are you talking about the squad that you train with?
Yeah. You see, nationals every year serves as a qualifier. So this year it was the World Champs qualifier. So there was only 4 guys that qualified, actually.
Because of the green swimming
pool. It's a very small team, but they're sending a team, I think, of about 20 altogether.
Okay.
But only the 4 that qualified are allowed to travel to Europe, for the training camps and the small meets, just to prepare ourselves. So, we basically leaving on, basically next month.
Okay, and then it's hardcore training June, July before you go to World Champs.
Yeah, it's hardcore. I'm trying not to think about it.
And tell me, okay, I won't harp on it for too long, but just for people who don't know your training schedule, you obviously swim in the morning from earlier on, and then you swim in the afternoon again, hey?
Yeah, we basically, usually it just changes during our cycles, but we usually go a Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, usually about either 5:15 or 6:15, depending on, where we are. And every afternoon we train, and then just once on Saturday, which is usually a big 2.5, 3-hour session. So about 10 swimming sessions a week.
Wow.
And then we do, I do roughly 3 of core training sessions, and then the rest of physio and other commitments.
So 10 swimming sessions, 3 gym sessions a week. So you've got 13 sessions a week in 7 days.
That's it. Yeah.
That is definitely.
Yeah, on 6 days, because the last day is
Okay,
Sunday's surfing day.
Nice. And tell me, Chad, how do you stay motivated? Is it your end goal of the Olympics that is in your mind that you're swimming towards, or is it World Cups, or is it kind of a combination? What's you doing lap after lap in all these training sessions?
I definitely think it is definitely a combination. Short-term goals, are important to me, of course, the World Champs. But I think, even before, the last year's Olympics, back when I was in high school, my goal was the 2012 Olympics. That was in the back of my mind when I trained. Even though I had World Champs coming up, or I had the Commonwealth Games, I just, in the back of my mind, it always feels like, when the Olympics comes along, it's it is the pinnacle in sports.
Sure.
So we only have, it sounds like a long way away, but we only have 3 years to prepare for it.
It does sound like a long way away.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's kind of crazy. We only train look, we train a lot and everything, but the improvements in swimming are very small.
Sure.
You have to train sometimes like 2 years to get your time down. You know what I mean? It's like really, really small improvements. You know, and sometimes you don't see them for a while. So that's why I say 3 years, like, for example, for me is like, not short, but I mean, like, there's a lot of things I want to improve on. And, yeah, I'm just going to have to get that ready.
And you just keep in mind beating Phelps again.
Yeah, well, luckily he's retired. Well, not luckily, but...
has he? Oh, there's...
Yeah,
okay.
he'll be watching in the stands. So, yeah, no, it'll be fun.
Oh,
to see him on the other side of the pool.
Are you kind of happy that he's retired?
You know, I've always said, you know, even when I was younger, like, I always wanted to, you know, to race the best. I mean, I don't believe in shying away from anybody.
Okay.
So, in a way, I'm not really happy. You know, I've always liked to race Phelps. I mean, it's you know, it's like, I don't know, you know, if you're like a small club, you know, and then you play like Man United, it's like a big thing, you know.
And
so,
then
like,
if you
that's
beat
how it's
them,
always been for me.
the victory's even sweeter when you beat them, of course.
100%.
And tell me, so now your dad is your full-time manager. How's that going, working with family?
No, look, it's not really like my manager kind of thing. He's always had that role in my life, you know, since after high school, you know, we always kind of, you know, he managed me, you know, helped me out, you know, basically. But, you know, we've got like an international guy which we kind of using now. I mean, he's not my agent, but he's working for me from where's it, Dubai. He's an English guy from Dubai, yeah. So he's working through there.
Okay, and your dad just supports you along the way.
Yeah, my dad just handles the local things, you know.
Okay. And tell me, are you recognized everywhere you go? I mean, is there anywhere you're not recognized?
No, look, I mean, it's you know, for me, it's fun. I mean, I like having a big fan base, you know, especially here in South Africa.
I saw
you know,
on Twitter
I think it's pretty cool.
I saw on Twitter that the Chadettes, they call themselves, sent you a present in the post, which was a Superman T-shirt.
Yes.
And
I actually, they and they sent me one last year. They sent me one that says, Chad loves his Chadettes. And then, yeah, it was pretty cool. I get gifts all the time.
Really? Really? And then you were also telling me about the Chad Cougars that support you as well.
100%. They got me a shirt that says, I love Cougars. Or no, Cougars love me, I think.
That's really fun. So you enjoy it, and you don't resent the exposure, and you don't resent being recognized and the autograph signing and that kind of thing.
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, I think, you know, like, especially with my sports, you know, swimming. Like, I mean, it's been one of my goals, you know, like, to try and promote the sport in South Africa. So, like, for me, having this, you know, fame, so to speak, is good for me because it helps me promote swimming and, you know, in South Africa, and helps, you know, people to, you know, instead of, I mean, like, on the weekend when they're watching, you know, whatever sport they're watching, you know, if they see that we're racing in, you know, Dubai for the World Series, they'll say, okay, oh, look, there's swimming, there's Chad and there's Cameron, and, you know, it's just cool knowing that we have support.
No, sure. And if they've met you and they recognize your name, that will make them maybe change the channel, you know, from another sport and watch the swimming, eh?
No, 100%. That's it. That's basically it.
And so now you've got the Chadettes, you've got the Chad Cougars, girls, I'm sure, flocking and following you wherever you go. Is there any one particular girl, like anyone special at the moment in your life, or do you not have time for that kind of thing?
No, look, no, I don't have a girlfriend at the moment. I'm single, but yeah, look, it's difficult to have a serious relationship.
Traveling so much.
I mean, I'm traveling. I mean, look, we're traveling so much. I've tried it once before, and I mean, to be away from home for like 3 months and not see that person is difficult. So, like, I've just tried to. Yeah, you know, not try to get too serious with anyone, to be honest.
Okay, no, sure. And now, Chad, we asked the followers of Balls Radio to tweet a few questions for you. So I've just got 3 questions I wanted to ask. Someone said you travel all over the world. Which is your favorite city?
My favorite city? You know, there's so many different cities. You know, I really enjoyed Miami when I was there for a brief spell at the beginning of last year. I mean, it was actually, you know, in a way it was like similar to Durban's vibe. I mean, it was like such a long beach, and it's just like
warm and
I mean, it's amazing. And I mean, Brazil, of course, I was there at the beginning of this year. You know, we stayed on Copacabana Beach.
oh,
I mean, I also love Europe, so there's plenty. Yeah, there's a lot of choices, but I mean, living-wise, I mean, there's no other place to live for me but Durban. So, yeah.
How's that? A true Durban boy. My dad would be proud. And then, Chad, someone else asked, what kind of diet do you follow? Is it true that you have about 11 eggs a day?
Oh, diet? Oh, no. I actually don't eat eggs. Funny enough.
No eggs. Okay.
I've never eaten an egg. No, not at all. Yeah, I'm actually a bad breakfast eater. I usually eat. I mean, I have my future life at about 10:30, 11 o'clock after training. I don't eat nothing in the morning.
Really? Before you train for 3 hours?
Yeah, it's very weird. Like, I don't think I'm a good role model to look at from that perspective. But I mean, it works for me. You know, I like working out on an empty stomach in the mornings. You know, just coffee in the morning, and then I mean, look, I have a lot of steak, a lot of pastas. My dad's basically the chef in the family. You know, all Mauritian families, the men are the cooks. So it's just like,
he sorts you out.
You know, like men cook in the family.
Oh,
big
nice.
suppers, you know, like big, like family comes over kind of thing a lot, you know.
Oh, nice. So,
yeah.
Okay, so you put that rumor to bed. And then one last question, Chad. If you weren't a swimmer, what would you be?
Definitely be football, soccer player. Definitely.
Really?
100%.
Okay. Who do you follow? Who do you support?
Support United.
Okay.
You know, my dad went there in '95, and I don't know. In England, it's like you know, if you're born in, you know, in Wigan, you have to support Wigan. You know, you don't support Man United if you're born in Wigan, kind of thing. It's like,
sure, yeah,
that's just the way it is. So, like, my dad went there in '95, and like that was the first place he went to in England, and like he's kind of just supported them ever since.
Okay,
and
you've
I
gone
mean,
along
obviously,
with that.
my dad's big. You know, he won't let me support anyone else.
Yeah, you're not gonna go against that.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Well, Chad, thank you so much for chatting to us, and all the best with with the training before you go, and all the training in Europe as well. What you up to this weekend?
This weekend, I'm heading now to the Berg. Actually, my coach, like 10 years, he's given me a little bit of a break. So I trained double yesterday and double this morning. So we're going to head up to the Berg for the weekend. Yeah, I'm excited.
Lovely, lovely. Well, have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll catch up with you again
Awesome.
soon.
100%. Thanks, Hayley.
Cool.
Keep
Thanks,
on.
Chad. Bye. Right, that's Chad Clos, Olympic gold medalist, chatting to us on the HAYLEY O Show on Ball's Visual Radio. What a lovely guy. You can hear a family-oriented guy, completely unaffected by the fame and all the attention that he's getting. Like I said, I met him on Tuesday, and I was really, really impressed. Happy birthday, Chad. Just turned 21. Lovely to chat to you.
The HAYLEY O Show. Every Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Only on balls.co.za.